Hey YouTube, it's Marquita. Sorry that this update is a couple days late. I guess what they say, better late than never. I will have to apologize for this video being late, and I'll have to apologize for this video being probably kind of short. I'm really not feeling my best today. I have a bit of a headache, and I think I'm going through a hot flash as we speak. And then I've just been having some like pregnancy related pain that I'll talk about a little bit later on in the video. So sorry. But I have something at the end of the video that I think is going to make you guys not so angry with me, and it will make up for this video being late and short. So let's get right on into it. This week, according to my menstrual period, my last menstrual period, I am 23 weeks pregnant and about 4 days. And last week, I told you guys on Monday I was going to my midwife, and when they measured baby was measuring at about 23 to 24 weeks. At the time, I was only 22 weeks, according to my last menstrual period. That kind of made me nervous just a little bit, just because 1 week was like the norm. We were used to the baby being a week ahead. But 2 weeks kind of scared me because there's no reason why I feel like baby should be growing that fast. But the midwife told me that it could just be like some extra fluff that I just happen to have. So I'm going to definitely be keeping an eye on it. So anyway, baby, which is a girl. For those of you who have not watched the gender reveal video, sorry for busting that bubble, but it's been up for 2 weeks. What can I say? We're having a baby girl, and we're so ecstatic that we're having a girl. We're actually in shock because we definitely thought that the baby was going to be a boy. Me and Krista have been getting boy vibes, and everyone around us have been getting boy vibes. And of course, the IntelliGender said boy, and so I just knew that it was going to be a boy. And so when we cut into that cake, that picture that's in the gender reveal video is an actual picture of right when we found out that it was a girl. So we are so excited that she will be joining our family, but we are still shocked, and I still would like a second opinion. So yeah, anyway, baby girl is measuring, if she's 23 weeks, then she would be measuring the size of a, a large mango. And at 24 weeks, then she is the size of an ear of corn, which is crazy. Think about like going to the fair and you have like your corn, your roasted corn, like that's pretty big. It takes some time to eat that. So, excuse me, pretty exciting that baby is that big. So symptoms, shortness of breath, obviously. One of the other things that I was mentioning earlier in the video is last week after my midwife appointment, I went and got a chiropractic adjustment. I haven't had an adjustment in years, but I went and got one because my mom told me that I probably needed to. My back had been hurting, and I had been having just a little bit of pelvic pain when I was trying to get out of the bed. And then when my bladder was full, my mom said it's probably just the weight of the baby. So I went and got a chiropractic adjustment, and I was supposed to go back on Wednesday, but I had some other things that I was doing, so I wasn't able to go back. And on Thursday, I started having like this intense pelvic pain, and I wasn't really sure what was going on. It was like my entire pelvis was just like sore. And it's just progressively gotten worse. I'm at the point where Krista doesn't let me do much of anything but lay in the bed, because yesterday we were walking through the store, and I could barely walk. I had to like grip her hand, and I bet people were looking at me like, oh my gosh, this pregnant lady is going into labor. So it was rough. So I've been laying in the bed and not doing much of anything, which is driving me insane because there's so much stuff that needs to get done. But what can you do? So that's been something that's really bothering me. I have to really make a decision if I want to get another chiropractic adjustment done. I don't know if that really like I don't know if it like made the symptoms worse of the pelvic pain that I had, or if it was like trying to help fix it. I don't really know. So yeah. What other symptoms? Heartburn. Heartburn all the time. Baby girl better have a head full of hair. That's all I know. All this heartburn that she's putting me through. Swelling. Now that I'm like looking at my hands because my eyes itching. Swelling. You guys probably can't tell, but my hands are really swollen. They're not really swollen, but they're definitely like pregnancy swollen at this point. I have not been able to wear, I can only wear my wedding band now. I can't wear my engagement ring because both of the rings on my finger kind of like cut off the circulation, and it's just, this finger will like swell up and turn purple. So the book says, according to Krista, that I'm not supposed to be wearing any rings at all, but I will not walk around without my ring on. So I told her I would wear my band, and I will take off the engagement ring, and possibly we're going to get a chain, and I'll just wear it on my neck. So, what other symptoms have I been having? Baby moves around all the time, nonstop. She has her days and nights confused, so she usually sleeps during the day, and at night it's like this party. I don't know what's going on. I think she's throwing wild parties. I think she's taking a jujitsu, karate, taekwondo, something is going on in there. I think that's really it for symptoms. For me, I've been taking a water aerobic swim class 3 times a week, and that was before like all the serious pelvic pain, and that's really been helping. So any moms who are expecting and you don't really, maybe like don't feel like working out, or you don't like working out, that's a great alternative. It's very low impact, and I love being in the water. I love going to the beach. I love going to the ocean. So it's a nice way to just like, if it's a nasty day in Seattle, I can just go and get in the pool. So that's definitely helped with my swelling. It's helped with a lot of my joint pain, and helps me feel good. Gives me something to do during the week. My excessive saliva, I'm so over it. Apparently it's part of the hypermesis gravidarum, which means excessive morning sickness. So it comes along with it. So I have to spit all the time. Krista told me that we're going to need to give me a spit cup because she's sick of me opening up the car door and spitting out of it. And then everywhere we walk down the street, I have to spit. So, yeah, that's annoying. What else? That's really it for this week. Like I said, it's not a very good update. And unfortunately, there's no belly shot this week. Like I said, I've been laying in the bed, and Krista is actually at the library getting some books to read to the baby. We have like hounded all the books that we were reading into the ground. So she's going to get some like Dr. Seuss, Mercer Mayer, Amelia Bedelia, all the books that we used to read when we were younger. But if you guys have any suggestions for books, we are avid readers. So, and we want to definitely get the baby into reading. So if you guys have any book suggestions, leave them in the comments below. So, sorry, there's no belly shot this week. But I have something great for you guys hanging in there, and you guys being so awesome. I got footage of the baby moving around and kicking around, and I'll let you know before I post the video, or before I like insert the video, is that you have to pay close attention. I've tried to edit the videos, try to edit out the parts where she's not moving a whole lot, but if you blink, you'll miss it. So, it's about 2 minutes worth of footage of her kind of like moving and not moving. A couple things to point out in the video, like I said, you have to watch closely. You will see my stomach up close and personal, so this is something that I'm sharing with you guys. I carried a baby before, and so, and she grew really fast, my last baby. So I got lots and lots of stretch marks, but I'm starting to love them and embrace them. And they kind of like remind me of roots, kind of like roots of life, or roots to a tree, and whatever. They're there. They're going to always be there, and I love them. They are part of me, and they show that I have carried babies, because I can say that I've carried 1 going on 2 to term, and then 3 that just didn't make it. So my uterus has been home to blessed souls, and so those stretch marks are a symbol of that. So that's my little bit about that. So yeah, pay close attention. You also see me breathing hard because whatever, I'm pregnant. Pregnant people breathe hard. So anything other than my stomach moving up and down because of me breathing hard, any kind of ripples or kicks or any other movement other than breathing that you see is all baby. So, yep, I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. I want to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Hi to all the new subscribers. Thank you for the shout outs and the videos that you guys have sent. I really appreciate them. I watch your videos and I appreciate them. And thanks to everyone for the positive comments about all of the drama issues. I haven't found out I haven't found out per se who did it, but like I always say in my personal life, a hit dog will always holler. So, and make sure that you guys check out my Facebook page. I have a TTC or pregnancy journey only Facebook page, specifically for those groups that I'm joined into, like cloth diapering, Facebook group pages, or my YouTube subscribers. Not because there's like no shade, as the queens always say. There's no shade. It's just that on my personal Facebook page, there's a lot of information. And although I'm hoping that all of you out there are sane and normal, loving women who are trying to just have babies, there's some weirdos on the internet, and I would prefer to have a separate page for YouTube. So, like I said, no shade, but the link to my pregnancy, TTC, everything babies Facebook page is in the link below. So, join us over there on Facebook. And yeah, but thank you guys for all the support, and I really appreciate it. And baby dust to all those of you who are trying and getting ready to try. And stick baby stick for all of those of you who are pregnant. And for those of you who are having a hard time, like I always say, it gets better. So anyway, I guess I'll catch you guys next week, hopefully on Monday. And you guys have a great weekend and a great rest of the week. And I will talk to you guys then. Bye.